Yes.
Sure. I wanted to ask you, yesterday there was a pretty high-profile Freedom of Information Act response of documents by the U.S. State Department about the Benghazi incidents. And although obviously that's something to be looked at by Congress, one of the documents released has an email from Jeffrey Feltman at his UN email address to Salman Ahmed, then an advisor to Susan Rice, saying, "Thank you for your note on the other system." And I just wanted to know, it seemed, because of issues that came up because of the leak of the Victoria Nuland one, saying that we've spoken to Jeff, that may or may not, which seems pretty clearly it was Jeff Feltman. I wanted to know, is there some other system by which, in this case, former U.S. official Jeffrey Feltman communicates with the U.S. government?
There's any number of reasons why Jeffrey Feltman, as the Undersecretary General for Political Affairs, would communicate with the United States government. That's one of the governments we deal with.
Sure. No, I'm not at all disputing the idea, and this was actually about the death in Benghazi. So it's not. I'm not at all disputing the fact of the communication. I'm saying that this line, "Thank you for your note on the other system." I'm specifically asking about the words "the other system." And there's no prior one.
Matthew,
go ahead.
I don't see why I would analyze the precise wording of an
You
email.
don't see what the issue that it raises? It doesn't ring any bells?
As far as I'm aware, all these emails are being looked at by other authorities, and we'll let them do that.
Right, but I'm asking the UN question. They're not looking at it for the propriety of a UN official having another communication system with his or her own government. That's not what they're looking at. I'm asking you about that.
Jeffrey Feltman is an international civil servant working for the Secretary General of the United Nations. There's never been any dispute about that, and I don't believe that there's any conjecture, even from the U.S. government people looking into these emails, that there is such an issue raised.
Why would they have conjecture if it's to their benefit?
That there is any such issue raised by this email that you're talking about. He's perfectly free to deal with U.S. officials and people at the U.S. mission. He has to communicate with people from all the various missions, including, of course, the missions of our Permanent Security Council
members. But in a separate system? That's what I'm asking. I'm specifically pointing at that
I think you're interpreting the wording in a way that may not necessarily be supported by what it means.
What does it mean?
I have no idea what it means. I'm not privy to what the wording is, but neither do you. You're playing detective over a random series of words and trying to impute meaning to it.
I'm saying it raises a question about UN practice, so I'm asking you. I thought that's what we do here.
Like I said, there's no doubt, certainly from the Secretary General's perspective, that Jeffrey Feltman is continuing faithfully with his duties as an international civil servant. Yes.